Welcome to this grounding, cooling, full moon yoga flow. Let's begin in child's pose. So taking your time, knees wide on your mat, big toes towards each other. Slide hips towards heels, walk the hands forward, soften elbows. Bring your forehead to the earth. And give yourself a moment to arrive in your space, grounding your energy, arriving on your mat, in your body, and on your breath as you begin to deepen the breath. Take a big inhale through the nose and a slow, calm exhale. And again, big inhale. And exhale, giving a little more weight, surrendering a little more to the earth. And then one more big breath in. And exhale. With your next breath in, rise on up to all fours, hands and knees. And I invite you to keep your eyes soft or still closed. And just begin to move in a way that feels good to you. So it could be soft circles around. You can slide forward and back. A couple rounds of traditional cat and cow or anything that feels good. Just warming up your spine and calming your nervous system. All right, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Keep this movement going. So you pedal out through your feet, you pedal out through your legs, lift one heel, drop the other. Getting rid of any cracks or pops in your toes or ankles. And then with your breath in, lift both heels, soften your knees, gaze forward, and just take a little walk to the top of the mat. As many steps as you need. As you arrive, your feet are about hip-width distance, and you can bend your knees as much as you need to. Just come into a gentle forward fold, releasing the weight of your head. Give it a little shake no and a little nod yes. And then bending your knees even more and roll your way up to stand, pushing firmly down through both feet. Float the arms open wide, take up your space. And as you exhale, land the hands to your heart, close your eyes, take a moment to reset. Release the arms down, and with your breath in, float them wide open and up. And as you exhale, fold forward. So knees bend, belly to thighs. Pour yourself over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift and lengthen up through the spine. And as you exhale, your left leg will slide back so you find a lunge. Lower the left knee down. You can untuck the toes. Bring one hand and the other up to the right thigh. Lift the torso up. And then relax the shoulders. Soften the neck. Unclench your jaw. Try to find a little extra space behind your molars. You can bobble the head around. Nice and gentle, nice and easy. Release the hands down to your mat. Tuck your left toes under. Lift your left kneecap up. And come into a wide-legged forward fold by walking your hands to the left. Spin the toes to the left. And find your wide fold. Give your torso a little sway. And then bend into one knee and then the other. That gives you a nice stretch through the inner seam lines of your legs, into your inner thighs, into the inner hips. And then for this full moon flow, it's a mandala, meaning we're going to be moving all around the mat. So walking the hands to the left foot, to the backside edge of your mat, finding a lunge just to step it back to downward facing dog. Bring your feet together, and with your breath in, float the right leg up, and for a few moments, move the right leg around in the space. So you might want to circle the hip a couple times. And as you're ready, start to gather your right knee toward your belly, begin to shift forward, and you step the right foot forward, finding your lunge. Lower the left knee down, untuck the toes, and this time reach the arms forward and up. Rotate palms forward and cactus the arms, so bend the elbows. As you exhale, bring the arms in front of you. Push through the right foot so you back your torso up a little bit. And you bow the head, you soften the spine, everything closes. And with your breath in, let the arms open. Slide your pelvis forward a bit. Lift your gaze so you're opening up your front body. Let's do that again. As you exhale, push through your right foot. Move your hips back in space. Bring the arms in front of you, soften the spine a bit, bow the head. And with your breath in, let it all open. Flow with your breath one more time. Exhale, push your hips back, soften, bow in. And with your breath in, slide forward a bit, open the arms. And now melt hands to your mat. Tuck your left toes under, lift the kneecap up, and walk your hands to the left, toes spin to the left. And then keep walking your hands to the original front of your mat, just to gaze forward and you step forward, finding your forward fold. Bend the knees generously, roll your way up to stand, float the arms open and up. Exhale, hands to heart, close the eyes, take a moment, take a breath right here, reset. Release the arms down with your breath and float them open, float them up. Exhale, pour your body over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Now you're going to slide your right foot back. Finding your lunge, lower the right knee, untuck the toes, one hand and then the other up to your left thigh, lifting the torso up and just settling in, trying to release any unneeded tension. Let it be soft, gentle, and sweet. Releasing the hands down to your mat, tuck your right toes under, lift the right kneecap up, and a wide-legged forward fold, walking your hands this time to the right, your toes spin to the right. You find your wide-legged forward fold. You give your torso a little sway. Find the suppleness. Bend into one knee and then the other. Let it feel good. And then continue walking your hands to the backside edge of your mat, so to the right foot. Step your right foot back, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together with your breath in, left leg lifts. Move your left leg around in the space. So again, you might want to circle the hip around, just exploring. Start to gather your knee in, begin to shift forward, step forward, finding your lunge. Lower the right knee down, untuck the toes, reach the arms forward and up. Rotate your palms forward, bend the elbows. And as you exhale, push through your left foot, so back your pelvis up. Bring the arms in together, soften the spine, bow the head. And with your breath in, Arms will open, you slide forward a bit, your face lifts, your heart opens. And again, exhale, push through your left foot, back your pelvis up, soften the spine, bow the head, close the arms, and inhale, open. Let it be nice and fluid. One more round. Exhale and inhale. Melt the hands down to your mat. Tuck your right toes under. Lift the kneecap up. Walk your hands to the right. So we're completing the circle. Pivot the toes. Then keep walking your hands to the top edge of your mat, finding your lunge, gazing forward to step forward, finding your forward fold. Bend the knees generously, roll your way up to stand, reach the arms open wide and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Releasing the arms down with your breath in, float the arms open and up. Exhale, forward fold, melting over, pouring yourself over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And this time, downward facing dog. Plant the palms, step your feet back. Try to think about lifting your hips up, drawing them back a little bit more. Heart reaches back a bit more. One more breath. Come on down to the knees, all fours. To swing your feet off to a side, to come to sit, and we're going to make a transition to our back. Now swing your feet around. Take your time. And once you get onto your back, hug your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your hands around your shins. Roll the knees out and in and out and in. As your knees come in towards each other, let's find a figure four. Right ankle to your left thigh. You're going to interlace your fingers around your right flexed foot or around your left thigh, whatever feels best to you, as you hug it in and breathe into the outer hip. And then let's switch sides. Left ankle to your right thigh. Again, interlace your fingers either around your left foot or your right thigh. You hug it in. Feel a little opposition. Your left thigh is pressing forward as your right thigh pulls into your chest. Now your knees in towards your chest. Give them a little hug, a little squeeze. And then release your feet down to your mat. Let the arms open wide, palms up. And just be here for a moment, a constructive rest. Let your whole back lengthen and widen in a very supportive way here. Slide one leg long, the other leg long. And you're in your final relaxation. Surrender a little more weight to the earth. Allow it to support you. So you can calm down, you can chill out. And simply be here now. A slow deepening of your breath. Add a little wiggle to fingers and toes, a circle of wrists and ankles. And without any rush, slide your feet back and onto your mat. Let the knees bend. Roll your way onto the right side, a supported fetal position. With the help of your hands, ease your way up to sit. Keep your calm. As you arrive, close your eyes, bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Check in, notice how you feel. And thank yourself for simply showing up, carving out this time and space. Invite your palms to touch, your thumbs to the space between the eyebrows as a gentle reminder of kind thought, to your lips, kind speech, to your heart, kind intention. And closing this practice with a big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Until next time.